Cloud. Hi, my name is Marci, and I'm a Senior Presidential Director with Lifewave, and this is the office. You know, we learned a new 3-step recipe on Saturday, which was very exciting. And we also have a new website. Jan, what's that called? And you can put that in chat real quick for people to take a look at, because it is simple and really quite cool. I used it twice already this weekend. What is it called? Can you say it again, Jan?
whathaveyouheard.com.
And it's just a very simple site, but it also comes with Peter and Eric's recipe of how to use it, which I'm still learning. And I believe they're going to have some trainings in the next, after we get back from Florida, which I'm excited to learn as well. But since I haven't been trained myself, I can't really train. So I'm excited, as you are all excited, to learn about how to work that system through Eric and Peter. Yes.
I just would like to see how many people here actually saw it on Saturday and get a little feedback. Is that okay, Marci?
Absolutely.
Okay, somebody was
I
raising.
can't keep leaving.
Candace.
I just wanted to listen to it.
Oh, yes. That's great. Someone can unmute themselves. Absolutely. Yeah. It was good. Everybody saw it was good. We don't need to talk about it right now. We can just hear that it was really good. And that it's a recipe. And the recipe is, instead of sending, inviting and watching with. Inviting and watching with, and taking the folks through a little process in doing that, and setting up a support person to answer the question. So inviting with and setting up a support person to the next day or that day to answer questions. And it's great, but I still need to be, I can't wait to go to some of the trainings. I think they're going to do some 3-step recipe trainings when they get back from Florida, and I'm sure it will be on Telegram, and we can all go learn and learn other ways, beautiful ways of doing this business. And so with that, let's all go in about when we get back and learn, and then we can add it to the office as well once we know it. And I'm happy to add that, because the office, we always send an invite to we always invite to a patching podcast, invite to a patching party. And the 3-step recipe has you watch right now and invite to make an appointment with a support person to help close, which is amazing too. So I just think it's great. And once again, I had my colon therapist watch it with me yesterday, and so I practiced those steps, but I need some training myself. So with having said that, we're going to go ahead and do today as we do, and we're going to go to work, and we're going to invite to Dr. Stacy's call tomorrow. And then we're going to what did I want to tell you guys? Oh, and then tomorrow we're closed because Jan and I are going to Florida, and then we'll reopen the office next week, which would be the Monday, July 22nd. Monday and Tuesday of next week, we'll be back. So for today, we will just run today's office. So with that, let's get started. So how do we build this business? Well, first you got to know how to set up your office. First, you got to know how to set up your office. And what are you going to set your office up with? Well, you got to have the right tools. We're in business, right? So let's set up our office. We're going to set up our office, and we're going to go ahead and get a notebook. Make sure you go buy yourself a notebook, because network marketers take notes. Also, a list book. What do we do as network marketers? We're making lists. It's all about the list. We make our first list of 10. It's juicy. Then you help your people make their list of 10. And that is warm onto warm onto warm. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is you need a calendar book. Why? Because you got to book the next appointment. We're always booking the next appointment. And to book the next appointment, I recommend getting a calendar book that books on the hour. Okay? Now, we also need to get a clipboard. Why? Because I'm going to show you some great tools that you're going to print off that you can just read. All right. And that's going to be what we use for follow-up. We like to read. We like to read. Oh, we can all read. I can only read in English. I wish I could read in 2 different languages, but that's okay. Okay, now we also need a business card. You want to give a card and get a phone number. Give a card and get a phone number. What do I mean? Hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? We have forgot to learn how to talk to people. So let's start talking. Hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? Hi, Marci learner. My name's Marci. What's your name? What do you do? Oh, you are a manager of dentist's office. Wow. Have you heard about stem cells? I got something for you. Give a card, get a number. Give a card, get a number. So nice to see you here today, Marci. I just want to know if you have real lipstick or Zoom lipstick on right now. She has Zoom lipstick on. Did anybody know that you can do Zoom lipstick these days? Yes, that's a little fun fact. All right, so now we also have our business bag. You guys know I'm a big proponent of business bags. Why? Because you need to have mini presentations that you can read. I'm a big believer of our system of 333. We make a list, we invite, and we follow up. And what do we invite to? I love patching podcasts and I love patching parties. I love virtual patching podcasts and virtual patching parties and live patching podcasts and live patching parties. I like to invite 2 people to Starbucks, 5 people to McDonald's, 10 people to your house. 100 people you saw in California are coming to Darcy's place, right? Those are all patching parties. Why? Because I like to share to the masses, read a presentation and sign everybody up. That's what you do in a patching party. In order to do that, well, you might be like, well, I don't know how to do that. And that seems really hard. Like, I don't know anything. That's why you get your business bag, because you don't have to know, you just read. This is how X39 works, how it actually, I'll read it. Is a form of patented wearable light technology. It's made out of organic crystals. It reflects your own light back to make change in the body. It's called photobiomodulation, and light works fast. Oh, let's read the patent. Looks like it activates stem cells. I'm reading. Yep, it looks like it activates stem cells in a non-transdermal way. I'm just reading, okay? 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And then you open it up. Well, I don't really understand. Well, that's okay. Let's read how GHK copper peptide activates stem cells. What can we expect? To reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. I'm reading. Oh my gosh, but look at the pictures. That was me. I look so bad and now I'm pretty. Look at the finger. It was cut off. It died. It grew back. These are the ones that are best for you. 1x39 to activate stem cells, 4-EON to reduce inflammation. We call that the dynamic duo of stem cell repair and reducing inflammation. Let's get the silver pack. 1x39, 4 EONs with 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Your address is. You just take the order. How many people here could go to Starbucks and invite 2 of their friends and sit at a little table and read all of this and put an X39 and an EON on their friend? How many people can do it? Raise your hand if you could do that. Raise your hand if you could go to Starbucks with 2 of your friends and talk about regeneration with stem cells. Show some pictures and read the envelope. Can you do that? Awesome. I'm going to tell you a story. That's what Dr. Dana Zappola did. Her friend invited 5 people to Starbucks. Dana had her business bag. She walked over there. She had her 5 envelopes. She sat down and she said, I just learned about this. And everybody had an X39 and an EON. She put it all on the back of their neck. She read it all. She asked if anybody had pain. A few folks had pain. She put Icewave on the pain. And at the end, she took 5 orders. She drove to her office. She inputted the orders. It shipped to her friend. And she got herself money and her friend money. Another example of that is the Hawaii crew. You know what they call themselves? You ready for this? They call themselves the Happy Patchers. Why? Because they ordered 1,200 of these and they got them in all the people in Hawaii's hand. And you know what Hawaii people like to do? They like to get together and have parties. It's called local style. Anybody in Hawaii right here? You know what I'm saying, the local style. So what the Happy Patchers did is they just started having party after party and bringing these to all their parties and doing this. And that is how they just got it all over Honolulu. Sheila, she local style, she knows, she by bringing these envelopes all over the place. So that is just, this is just a way that you can have your own patching parties and have your mini presentations ready to go. Super easy. It's pretty funny. I myself have been out and about these last 3 days, and I've had my presentations, and my girl Maggie was with me, and she's like, oh, thank God Jan made some of these for her. She's like, oh my God, give me mine. I'm going to see my hairdresser today. I need to have one of these, right? She was ready to happy patch, right? I wonder if other people other than from Hawaii can be happy patchers. I'll have to ask Susan if we can all be happy patchers. But I thought that was pretty great. And so that's what the business bag is for. So let's talk again about your tools. What do you need? You need a notebook, a list book, a calendar book, a clipboard. You buy that at Staples or Amazon. And then you need business cards and a business bag. It's going to cost you about $100 to set up your office. What office can you set up for $100 and be a millionaire? You know any office that you could do that? Did you know that there's more female millionaires in network marketing than any other industry, ladies? Did you know that Lifewave's in momentum with our light technology? I like this, write this down, with our light technology. That's a good word, isn't it? This is a great company to build a home-based business with right now. We're almost at $500 million. So if we actually do the work of a network marketer, do the work, have the tools, there is great income to be made. Okay, so now that you know what that is, our next step is, where do you buy that stuff? So you go to
Sorry, muted you by mistake.
Start 333biz, and you go right. Oh, a happy patcher just came in. When he comes in, you guys, his name's Robert. I want everybody to unmute themselves and say, hello, happy patcher. That would be fun.
Hi, Happy Patcher. Hi, Robert.
Hi, happy patcher.
Hi, Happy Patcher.
Welcome, Robert.
Hey, Happy Patty.
Hey,
Good
Happy
morning,
Patcher, Robert.
everybody. Hi, Happy Patchers. Sorry, I was trying to find the link.
You're great, Robert.
I just got it.
It is only like, what time is it, Sheila, in Hawaii for you guys? 7, 8, 9. It's like 7 a.m. for these.
7:16.
I feel so, it's not easy. It's not easy. So anyway, all right. So I was just talking about how you guys are happy patchers, and we were wondering if we could be called happy patchers too, Robert. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the system. So write this down. And Sheila, if you could put this in chat, it would be great. Start333biz.com. Username is start333biz. Passcode is 333biz, B-I-Z. And what you want to do once you go in is you want to, oh, and by the way, there's the systems. I did put Eric and Peter's 3-step recipe in here. If you want to go take a look at that and see how that feels for you. Once again, we're not going to train on that today because I still need to be trained, but it's there for you. Okay. But let's also, and then the 3-step that we've always been doing in the last year. Okay. So now let's go to the Evolve tools, The business bag is right here. This is where you would go buy the business bag. And if you could put that in chat, that link in chat, that would be great. And this is for $15. You can get up to 2. You just email janjrand@gmail.com, your name, your phone, and your address, and she'll go ahead and get that set out. Okay. And then the business cards. I love the business cards. We changed these around a bit. We got new, we got our newer patent on the cards. And I think, Jen, on our new envelopes, did the new envelopes come with the new patent on them or the old one? Do you know? You have to unmute yourself.
Still the old one.
Oh, still the old one on the new, all the envelopes are the old patents? Okay, no
The
problem.
ones, yeah.
The ones that just got mailed out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem. I just gotta write myself a note. Okay, so what I love about the new patent that we put on, that we actually say we activate stem cells, but we actually say all the things that we do that benefits, which is really good. So I like these new cards. If you want cards that are more sciencey, it's there. If you want cards that are more yoga style, it's there. The idea of a business card is that you're in business, right? I want to be in business. My name's Marci. What's your name? What do you do? I'm in stem cell technology. I'm in light technology. Those both sound good. Did you write that down? I'm in stem cell technology. I'm in light technology. You know that this company is moving more and more to new light technologies. So that might be something you guys want to write down, that you understand that those are two really powerful terms that we can, that we say. All right. So maybe put that in chat. I'm in stem cell technology. I'm in light technology. I like the way light technology sounds off your tongue. Anyway, all right. So don't you hate when you are talking to someone and you're said, well, what do you do? And they say, oh, I'm a chiropractor. And you go, oh my God, I would love to have an adjustment. Do you have a card? And they do this and they go, oh, no card. Don't be one of those. Have a card. When you're in business, be in business, right? And I remember in Hawaii, I was with my girl, Carol, and she's a real estate agent. I said, do you have a card? Right away, she handed me a card. I knew that girl's in business, right? So be in business. All right. So those are your tools. Those are your tools. Okay. So now we're going to write some goals down. We're going to write some goals down. I like to write my goals down in my calendar book. I like to do it with a pen, because I was born in the 60s and I'm not super good with other things than paper and pen, but you guys can do it however you want to do it, right? So what you want to do is, I wrote, and I'll tell you the system in a moment, but I wrote 333. That's our system. And I'll tell you now, 333. We contact 3 a day. We invite 3 a day, and we follow up with 3 a day. 333. That's what we do. So now what you're going to do is you're going to write, how many hours a week do you want to work? And how much money do you want to make? Okay. You can't make money without working. Okay. And you can do the wrong kind of work, a lot of it, and still not make money. Could we all agree on that? So what if I tell you what the right work is and how much you need to do? So you need to do 10 hours a week in this business of the right work. How many people would do 10 hours a week of this work if you knew you could be a millionaire? 10 hours to be a millionaire. Right? It's possible. Trust me. Trust me, it's possible. You want to do 5 hours a week of the right work, which is contact 3 a day. 1 hour a day, 5 days a week. Can you guys do that? Write that down. 1 hour, 5 days a week. Write that down, Marci. I know you like your goals. 1 hour, 5 days a week of the right work. Contacting 3 a day. 2 hours a week of going to your podcasts, right? Your podcasts are 30 minutes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's 2 hours. You go so you can learn stories, and you go because you're inviting your people there, and you need to be there because they're coming, right? And 3 hours of training, and 3 hours of training. 2 hours and 3 hours of training. I like Monday and Tuesday in the office. We actually we train on the work, and then right after we do the work together. Why do I do that? Because I want accountability too. I hate working by myself. I realize my husband and my kids are gone this week, and I realized I always knew this was true, but I just got full confirmation. I don't like to be alone, and I don't like to be alone in my work either. Oh my God, I would go, I'm going crazy after 3 days with only my cats. I'm sorry. But, and it just made me realize like how much we need each other and the energy of each other. And before Zoom, we couldn't really do that. We tried to all work together, but we were from different areas and it was hard to always get together. And how, how am I going to go to Florida and work in the office with Marci? I couldn't. Today I can. Zoom changes everything. Zoom allows us to be each other's accountability. And that's why I created the office. Learn the work and do the work. Okay. And then the Saturday training. So let's add that up. 5 hours a week of 3 a day. That's 5 hours. 2 hours of podcast. That makes 7, and 3 hours of training. 10 hours a week. Did I tell you to go spend 40 hours on Lifewave YouTube? No. That's where you'll go because you think it's working and it's more comfortable because the work I just told you to do is scary. Okay, so let's turn fear into fun by doing it together. Fair enough? All right. So now I want you to write down, you're going to do 5 days a week, 3 a day. How many hours or how many people is that you're contacting a week? Robert, can you do math for me? 5 times 3 is 3 a day times that 15 a week. 15 times 52 weeks is how many? 780 contacts. The name of the game is contacting. I don't care. That's just the name of the game. Okay, that's the name of the game. So when you do 780, most people that are millionaires, you know how many brand partners they enroll in a lifetime? 100. Do you think you could enroll 100 people if you contact 780 in a year, Sheila? Marci, think you could do that? Yeah, the name of the game is consistency. I think there's some book that talks about that, right? The name of the game is consistency. So out of 100 brand partners, 50% will love the product. Some will go off auto ship. That's just what it is. 40% will do some type of a business and 10% will be your runners. We're a binary. You want 3 runners on your right and 3 runners on your left. And you sift and sort through lists of 10 to find your 6 runners. Let me give you an example of this. I am a master at taprooting. I am a master at taprooting. That is a really big name in that I work with everybody's list of 10. It's all about the list. What do I mean by that? I started 5 years ago with my first list of 10. It's juicy. I enrolled 3 of my biggest builders from my first list of 10, Jan, Mariah, and Peter No. If my list is juicy, so is your first 10. And then you add more and more and more and more people to it. Always adding, always adding, always adding. Then I help my people in their list of 10. So what does that look like? 2 ways. Hey, do you want to come learn how to share the business? Let's do a list of 10. Hey, do you want to help 10 people you love because the technology has helped you so much? Let's do a list of 10. Let's do a list of 10. Let's do a list of 10. It's always about doing lists of 10 with your people and your people's. What do I mean by that? I did my first list of 10. Then I helped Jan do her list of 10. Then I'll give you Mariah's example. I helped Mariah do her first list of 10. Do you know what was in her first list of 10? I'm going to tell you. A woman by the name of Sean Zook. I asked Sean Zook, let's do a list of 10. In Sean's list of 10 was Kathleen Nichols in Hawaii. I had Kathleen do a list of 10. Who was in Kathleen's list? Sheila Hay. She just went executive director, by the way. Woohoo! Congratulations. It's a big deal. 3rd highest rank in the company. Then Kathleen started doing more lists of 10, and all of a sudden came Wendy Morgan. And then came this cool truck driver who knew April Vaughn. And then we did a list of 10 for April Vaughn. And then guess who was in April Vaughn's list of 10? Dr. Stacy. That's a lot of lists of 10 to get to Dr. Stacy, yeah? I got to Dr. Stacy. I got to Sheila Hay. I got to Kathleen, right? I'll do another list of 10 for you. Another list of 10. I started with my list of 10. I have a chiropractor. In LA, he's my friend for a decade. He's one of those practitioners that are what's that word? You know, he does cranial sacral. He loves light. He's progressive. His list of 10 years ago was in a different company. His friend, Dr. Tim in Hawaii, loved the product. He told his wife about it. She contacted me. We did it was a different product a long time ago. She sees me on Facebook 6 months ago. She contacts me. She goes, I see you're doing Lifewave. I've heard about it. I want to do it with you. I said, fantastic. Let's do a list of 10. Guess what? Who was on her list of 10? Her husband, Dr. Tim. He starts wearing the patch. He's a chiropractor. He's the friends of the Dr. Joel from back in my friend, right? Guess what happens with him? Robert Howe comes walking into his office and he says, I see you got a patch. What's that? And he says, have you heard about light technology? What do you know about stem cells? And what happens then? He goes, and then he makes a list of 10 for Dave. Dave makes a list of 10 for Susan Amini. Susan makes a list of 10. And by the way, Susan makes a list of 10 and she goes and does a million patching parties and a ton of events all over Hawaii. Guess who's next to her at an event? The Happy Patcher Robert. I just want you to feel that it's just what this is, right? Did everybody get this thing? The big word is taprooting. Marci Lerner is a great example on this. We started doing lists of 10, maybe, I don't know, what, 6 months ago? And she just started doing list of 10. She ran in her list to this chiropractor. This chiropractor started doing lists of 10, and all of a sudden he started sending her patients and all his chiropractor friends. And now she understands she's doing lists of 10 with all of them. Then she says to him, well, don't you go to those chiropractor events? And he goes, I do. She goes, why don't you take those envelopes? Remember the envelopes? Why don't I send you 50 of these and you hand them out to all your chiropractor friends with I don't know if he did an X39 and Eon in each one of them. I think he might have. And bring me back phone numbers of everybody you hand one of these to. Okay. Do you see how that works? You're using all the tools to do what? Increase your lists of 10. Does that all make sense? I know we kind of did a big lesson today, but I just want you guys to understand how this really works. Network marketing is really a warm business, working through other people's lists of 10. And then going to these events. I love these events to meet new people, to add them to your list and then work their list. Does that all make sense? Put in chat if this is all making sense. All right. Fantastic. So now we know. Oh, okay. So now I want you guys to put in chat that you're going to work 10 hours a week doing the right work, that you're going to contact 780 people a year, and how much money you want to make. And how much money do you want to make? Because we just put the hours, the contacts, and the money together. Do it now. The hours, the contacts, the money together. I want to do 10 hours a week. I want to do 780 contacts a year, and I want to make $50,000 a week. That's my goal. I'm not kidding. That's my goal. Think I'm kidding, Sheila? And I will do it in 12 months. What do you want? I'm no different than you. I started 5 years ago with somebody on my right and someone on my left. I'm just a master at making lists. That's all I do all day long. All right. Did you guys put in chat? Sheila, unmute yourself. What are we going to do? 10, 780, and how much money do people? Just give me 2 examples.
Nobody's put any money or anything in there, but I'm going to say 10 a week because I could sure enjoy that.
Okay, good. Write it down. I want, when you write it down, it becomes real. 10 hours a week, 700. And if 780 contacts a year is too much for you, then say 15 a week, or say 3 a day. If 3 a day doesn't seem so stressful, then do this. 10 hours a week, 3 a day, 5,000 a week. 1,000 a week, 10,000 a week, okay? 10 hours a week, 3 a day, and how much money you want to make a week, okay? That doesn't seem so overwhelming, does it? There you go. Everybody's okay with the 3 a day. Put it in there, Marcy. Put it in there, Robert. Let's go, Diana. What do you guys really want to do? When you write it down, it becomes real. Elizabeth, I saw you come in, Elizabeth Hogan. Where are you? Are you still here, Elizabeth Hogan? Write it down. I see you. I see you come in.
I'm writing it down right
Good,
now.
good girl. Put it right in chat. I want to see that. You don't think I'll see you. I'll see you loud and clear. I can't wait to see so many of you in Florida. It's going to be so fun. All right. So now, are we ready to move on? Okay, let's move on. All right. So what's the system? What's the system? And we're going to go right into start333biz.com under the system 333. And once again, in the system, I have both the 3-step recipe that a lot of us heard about this weekend and also the 3 steps to success. I'm just, as I said myself, I'm still learning. I need to go to a few trainings before I train on it. So I'm going to train on what I know. So we're going to just invite today until we learn more about the recipe, and then we can see how it all feels and do it all together. Is that okay, everybody? All righty. So let's go. So, oh, look at here. We already know how to set up our office. We're done. So then let's go ahead and make a list. Let's do it right now. Go ahead and get your piece of paper, get your notebook, get your list book. I don't care if you are brand new or if you've been here a year. We're all doing a new list right now. That goes for you too, Sheila and Marcy. Get into your phones because we're going to do a name and a cell number. We're going to make a list of 10 right now. Do it now. We're going to have so much fun. Jan, what do we have? Do we have any patches that we could give a supportive sleeve for this? Not an X39, like a support, like a SP6 or something that you have.
Yeah, let me see what I have that I'm good with.
Do you like, Sheila, how I'm asking for permission now versus just rolling over? I'm learning.
Good
I
job.
like it.
I'm
I can give
doing
away
my
an
best.
I can give away an ice wave.
Oh, okay, ready? We're gonna do a list of 10 for an ice wave.
Oh, and do I have to like write all the names down?
No, they'll just, after they do their list of 10, they'll put it in the chat and you can just go up and down with your finger in chat. How's that? We'll have
Sure.
Sheila be in charge. Sheila, you
Okay.
be, Jan's overwhelmed.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Okay, sorry.
No, I'm
Okay.
not overwhelmed today.
Okay,
I'm
are we
good.
Okay, good, because she's caught up, but she said I cannot do anything else. Okay, so let's all mute ourselves. Okay, so list of 10, who do you know? Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know that you love? Look in your phones right now. Who do you know that you can help with their health? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know that you want to do business with? I want to do business with Jan because she's a workaholic. I love workaholics. Who do you know that's a workaholic? I've never said that before. Like, really, you know, the ones that never play, all they do is work. You want one of those. Who do you know that has influence? You know, the ones that they have, whatever they go to, 20 people go with them. I'm not one of those. You guys, I'm a closet introvert. I am not that. But I know them and they are on my list. Who do you know that's a progressive healthcare practitioner? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who does your hair? Who's a salon stylist? Do you know those salon girls have other salon girlfriends and other salons, and most salons have 15 stations? Can you imagine? We need to help all those salon girls with X39 and Eon for their carpal tunnel in their wrist, right? Let's go help salon girls. Who do you know? Not sell the salon. Get in a salon and say, hey, let me patch you. I want to help you. You know, the happy patchers, go patch salons. Who do you know that's a progressive? Oh, we did progressive practitioner. Who do you know that's entrepreneurial? You know, they have 3 different businesses. They're doing it all together. Who do you know that's a network marketer? Fun fact, write in chat right now how many network marketing companies you've been in a lifetime. Let me see. I started in Monavie. I went to a company called Moxor. I went to LifeVantage. I went to Prime My Body for a hot second. And then I went to Lifewave. 5. I need AA. I've admitted to 5 network marketing companies. How many network marketing companies have you been in? Why is it important? Because we like it. And we know people that like it. And I only buy products from network marketing companies. When somebody says, is this network marketing? Or when I say it's network marketing and they get all nervous, like, yeah, I say, oh boy, because I like it and I like to buy from it because I think the products are better and I want to help entrepreneurship. I mean, that's me, right? I'm not ashamed. I like being a network marketer. So if you have network marketer friends in other companies, put them on your list, right? And if you don't have them in your phone, you should. You put them in your phone with their name, their phone, and their cell number. And how you know them. So for Jan Rand, remember, name, first name, last name. Under company, I have she's a massage therapist / I knew her from OC / I met her in LifeVantage / and she's friends with my friend Michael. I can find Jan in 4 different lists. The massage therapist list, by the way, there's 50 in my phone. The LifeVantage list, by the way, there's 100 people in my phone. The OC list, 100 people. And friends with Michael. What? I don't know. Does Michael have friends, Jan? No, I'm kidding. 30. 30 people. So you can do that. Now, let me ask you this. When you go to Florida this weekend, or when you go to convention, your job, write this down, one big job, get to know 5 sideline friends and put them in your phone. Network marketing is about knowing and loving networks. One of the biggest entrepreneurs said, it's not about the product you rep, it's about the network that you create in a lifetime that makes you all your money. Hence, super important to have networks and to always take care of them, right? All right, so who do you know that's a network marketer? Okay. Did everybody do a new list of 10? Do it now. We're giving a free ice wave away. Do it now. Now, I'm going to take some of you. Oh, look at Vicky already did her list of 10. I'm so proud of you. Go, 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 go. So here's the other thing that I want you guys to know. If you're not brand new today, I want you to do another list of 5. And who are you going to invite to come learn how to do this business with you? You go to organization in your back office, either your binary tree viewer or your personally enrolled team, and ask yourself, does Susie want to do this business with me? Does Betty want to do a list of 10 with me? Does Johnny want to do a list of 10 with me? And put their names in. And then pick one. I pick you to come work with me next week. Just pick one. Pick one. Call them and pick one. I picked last week Maggie Choice. I don't know. Maggie, you better be here because I'm using you as an example, but she might not be. And if she's not here, am I attached? I'm not attached if she's not here. However, I pick one to work with. One to work with for a few weeks. And then I'm going to pick another new person to bring on here to work with. Do you understand? I pick you. Instead of, oh, do you want to go? Oh, this is great. No, I pick you to come work with me. I pick you. Pick one. I want you each to pick one person that's already in your organization and invite them here to work with you. What does that mean? It means let me train them. I mean, next week. Obviously, we're not going to be here this week. Let me train them next week. And then link arms with them and make their list of 10. I did that with Maggie last week. I think we've already enrolled 4 people because I linked arms with her and we did the list of 10. We invited. We sent some samples. We showed the Now site. she brought me in for me to explain, and we signed up 4 packs because I linked arms with her. Your job and she is I enrolled her directly. Your job is when you enroll someone directly to link arms with them and do that with them. So when we go on mute at 11 o'clock, I wasn't working my own list. I called her and I said, Maggie, let's do our first list of 10. I picked her. I chose her. You guys are responsible to choose your one that you personally enrolled and do that with them, right? So it's not your job when you come to the office to do your own list, but to bring the one person you picked and link arms and be that mentor for that. That's your job. Can everybody do that? Can everybody repeat after me? I choose to pick one next week to link arms with, and we're going to do a list of 10. Can you guys do that? I choose to pick one, Chuck Kojo. I choose to pick one. Pick one. Just pick one. Okay? All right. Alice, your hand's up to you. Are you raising your hand that I choose, or did you have a question, honey? Okay. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself. But yes, I pick one. I pick one. And here's the deal. After I get Maggie trained, I might guess she'll be up and running in about, I don't know, a week or 2. Then I'm going to pick another one. Right? Gonna pick another one. So let's keep picking. Okay. So, all right, pick one, I choose one, same word. So now let's go do the system. What are we gonna do today? Well, we're really doing great. We've already made a list of 10. And if you're not new in the business, then you made a list of 5 to pick one to come make a list of 10 with, right? Everybody with me? Sheila, put this in chat. A list of 10. And then a list of 5 to pick one to come do the business with for people that aren't brand new. Did everybody do that? Are we ready to raffle that, or do we need to, does people still need to finish their list making? Oh, look at Alice said I picked one and she's going to Orlando with me. See, it works. I feel like crying. It's important to pick one so they feel special that you chose them. Who doesn't want to be picked? All right. Are we ready to go, Sheila? Are we ready to do it? Or do we oh, Charles can use 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go to the next step. Sheila, don't let me forget to raffle. Don't let me forget to raffle. We're going to make this really easy today. We're going to make this really easy today. We are going to blow up Dr. Stacy's call on Tuesday. Let's blow it up. Let's bring so many people to that call that she has 1,000 people on that call and she doesn't even know what to do because her Zoom overloads. You like that? Let's blow it up. And then what you're going to tell her after we blow it up, you're going to text her as she's doing in chat as she's doing the meeting. We blew it up. Every single person, every single 10 person, you're going to invite them just to Dr. Stacy. I want 1,000 people at that event. 1,000. I want to show her how much she rocks our world. Okay? And you can invite 2 gifts. You can do 2 gifts today. Do we have enough? Can we do 3 since we can't do it tomorrow? Okay, 2 gifts. Sorry. 2 gifts. You can do your own. And you're going to invite 10 to Dr. Stacy's call. And you're going to pick one for next week. So write this down, Sheila. 10 to Dr. Stacy, 2 gifts, and pick one for next week. Does everybody understand that? 10, 2, and 1? Can we do that? We can do that. So how are we going to invite to Dr. Stacy's call? Well, let's go look at the scripts. Well, we just go down to Tuesday and see what it says. Betty, have you heard about stem cells? I found a patented wearable light technology that repairs and regenerates you like when you were younger. I would like to invite you this Tuesday where you can learn about the science and technology from Dr. Stacy and have your questions answered. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com, watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. I'll text you the invite below. How hard is that? So you're going to do that, okay? And look at that. Have you heard about stem cells? And I found a patented light technology. Here's the 2 big lessons. We're all about stem cells and we're all about light technology. Have you heard about stem cells? Have you heard about light technology? Trust me when I tell you that those are going to be the new words that come out. And maybe I should start saying I found a patent. Maybe I should say I found light technology. I don't know. We'll have to decide whether we're going to switch this to just light technology or keep the patented wearable. We can all talk about that. But anyway, okay, I'm rambling. Okay, then the other one is the gift. Betty, have you heard about stem cells? I found a patented wearable light technology that repairs and regenerates you like when you're younger. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. You can combine those. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift and come listen to Dr. Stacy. Do you think you guys could do those 2 today? Do you think it's that hard? We're just inviting because we're going to hit 1,000. All right, so now, are you guys good where I can just give you the scripts and you know from the scripts which 2 to pick? Do I have to actually put the actual ones in there, or is the scripts good enough? What you really should be able to do is take these scripts and just grab the 2 I told you, the Tuesday script and the gift script. Can you grab that out of there? Put that in the notes of your phone and just grab those. I want you guys.
They're in chat right now also.
Yeah. Okay, great. I want you guys to be more fluent with using the system. So just grab the link. Now, then what are you going to invite to? Well, you're going to invite to a patching podcast. Oh, there she is. There she is, that one. That's the one we're doing. And it's Dr. Stacy, right? Tuesday. And this little link underneath, you can grab that and text that. The link actually opens up on cell phone, so you can then touch it and it takes the person right in the event, okay? So let me go ahead and do that. Invite to a patching podcast. There's that link. By the way, we're having a patching party 2 on Wednesday, but I will be flying out of town and Linda Ty is doing it for us. So thank you. Yes, we're having it. So we are having Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. Thursday will be canceled. Saturday will be canceled because most of us will be in Florida. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is happening. Okay, I think that's a great question, Jenny. And then invite to a gift. Well, invite to a gift would be this tab. And if you open this tab, you'll see, well, go buy yourself a business bag so you can send gifts out. But in the office, Jan does it for us when she's in a good mood, which she happens to be in a good mood. And so, of course, you have to get that in the office when I pay for it. And so right there, you would go to, this is the gift that goes out, the envelope, and 2x39 and 2 eons. And all you do is fill out the form to get the gift. We'll give you the code of the day in 8 minutes, and then you put your first name, your last name, your phone number, and who's going to get the gift, and you hit submit. Oh, you know, even better, I'll just put the office tab. I'm starting to understand that I'm trying to make it, you know, a good lesson is take these links, edit, copy, edit, paste. You can email them to yourselves and then put them from your phone into the notes of your phone and just say, you know, the office links, and then throw them in there so that you can grab them really quickly if you want. Or you can take them right from the system and become more fluent on the system, which is always a good idea. Okay, so far, We're doing pretty good, right? We've made a list of 10. We're inviting 10 to Dr. Stacy, 2 gifts, and 1 to do a list of 10. So what would you do to invite them to that? Well, you would go over here and you would invite them to, you're back at the inviting script, right? And you just go down to the one that's the business one, which looks like this. Have you heard about stem cells? I found a patented wearable light technology that repairs and regenerates you like when you're younger. I'd like to invite you to build the business with me. Join our foundational virtual office training on Mondays and Tuesdays, where you'll learn to make a list, invite, and follow up with the people so they can receive the life-changing technologies. You will learn how you can get your product for free, become financially safe, or create great wealth. It's your choice. So this is what you're going to send to the one. I choose one. You could even say, I choose you. It could be as easy as I choose you, come make a list with me, right? It doesn't have to be this long. You know, sometimes I think I got to rethink the scripts and make them shorter. I'm learning. But basically, I choose you, come build a business. Let's do a list of 10. And then what would you send them? Well, you just send them this little invite. You just send them this invite, right? Okay. Now that we did that, did everybody do their list? Should we raffle now, or should we move on to follow-up? You got to unmute yourself.
There's a lot of people that have lists, so I'm not
Okay.
quite sure how we want to do it though.
Can you just take your little finger and close your eyes and go up and down the thing, or do you want to write all their names on a piece of paper while I continue training? It's whatever you think is best.
I'll write down. I think that would be best.
Okay, go ahead and start that as I'm training. Thank you, Sheila. So nice to have you back. I hope you're feeling well enough that you stay. Anyway, now that you're executive director and all, you can't really not be here. All right. So now let's go to follow-up. Follow-up with 3 a day. So the follow-up, what do you need? This is where the clipboard comes in place. You ready? You just print these off. Can you print? If you can print, you can make a clipboard. You see, I'm no different than you. I'm printing. That's the envelope. You read it. That's the GHK flyer. You read it. Let me tell you how easy it is. This matches, are you ready? This matches your gifting bags. They're the same thing. It's just small, medium, and large. All you do is read. Well, I don't know, Susie. I just learned about it, but X39 is a form of patented wearable light technology. It's made out of crystals. When it's placed on the body, it reflects your own light back into the tissues. This is called photobiomodulation, or light making change in your body. Well, I don't know. Let's read the patent. Oh, it looks like it activates stem cells. This is where I changed the envelope. Improvement in energy, elevation of antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvement in stamina, elevation of collagen, improved wound healing. Who doesn't want that? Have you guys actually read that? Oh my God, we do a lot. I just read it. But I don't know, let's read a little more. When you activate GHK copper peptide, it looks like, when you elevate GHK copper peptide, it looks like it activates stem cells. GHK is proven to activate your stem cells, produce more stem cells, and reset them to work like those little baby stem cells again. These newly activated younger stem cells are pluripotent. Just means that they're the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair. In fact, within 24 hours, GHK resets 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state, turning old cells young again, and the army starts marching. And the army starts marching. I love that. That's my new favorite thing. If you want to know my 2 favorite words right now, light technology and the army starts marching. Even if you don't immediately feel the effects, rest assured your army of stem cells are hard at repairing and regenerating your most critical issues first before moving on to something you feel. I don't know. Do you want one of those? You want to wear one of those? Heck yeah, give me it. Heck yeah. But look at the pictures. This girl was training me. She looked bad. She had fast growing cells. Now she looks great. Look at, he was bald and gray. Now he has dark hair, not bald, and his eyebrows dark. Look at that little boy's finger. It died. It got cut off. It died and it regrew back. It's crazy. You can expect to reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state. In 6 weeks, your brain is balanced. In 3 months, collagen is increased. Within 6 months, your heart is rebalanced. In 12 months, you just look young again. I mean, that's just truth, you guys. We all know it. Just read it. Well, which ones do you want? Oh, you want to know more? Come Tuesday to Dr. Stacy. There she is. You can just go to thepatchingpodcast.com and just click right on. If you want to do it that way, you can do that too. Well, the dynamic dual X39 activates stem cells. EON reduces inflammation. Read it. When EON and X39 are combined, inflammation is reduced, protecting your newly activated stem cells. That's why we like 1X39 and 4 EON with 1X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. That is for full repair and regeneration. Oh yeah, let's take your order. Well, 1X39 retails $149 for 30 patches. But if you look at the blue football, 1X39, 1X49 equals 1 point. One sleeve of your supportive patches are 0.5, and the Alavita skincare is 1.5. Let's fill your kit. 1X39 for eons, that would be 3 points for $2.99. And 1X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating at $99 a month. $299.99. $299.99. Your name is, your address is, your birth date, your cell number, your email, your credit card, expiration CVV. Take the order. Here's the deal. We ship really well. We pay really well. Our website was made in 1985. We cannot even do a shareable link. Take the credit card. I got a good question. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to quiz you guys. You should, if you are a good credit card taker, you will know the following. If you do not know the following, get to be a good credit card taker. You ready? Let's see if Marci Lerner knows the credit cards. What is the first letter of an American? What's the first number of an Amex card, Marci Lerner? What's the first number of a Visa card? Oh, look at Diana got you first. 4. What's the first number of a MasterCard? 5. What's the first number of Discover? Come on, Kojo, I know you know. What is it? No. Discover. 6. Jen got it. You all should have your numbers memorized. Diana, you got 1 out of 4. When you become a good credit card taker, do you know I know that Visa's 16 numbers, American Express is 15. Do you know when I take a credit card number down and I accidentally only have like 14 or 16 in American Express, I'm like writing it down and go, I got the number wrong. I'm just telling you, like, and I hate when I want to give my credit card to someone and they won't take it. I want the organic vitamins. Here's my credit card. Sign up on my link. But here's my credit card. Sign up on my link. Do you think I ever signed up on his link? Absolutely not. I was annoyed. I'm annoyed at my phone too. It always dings. I don't know how you get rid of that. All right. So take the order. Everybody with me now? We have to get working because we got 1,000 people to show up on Stacy's call, but your homework is to read the follow-up scripts. It goes with the follow-up clipboard. Did you go to the Patching Podcast? What did you like about it? Let me text you a link now so we can talk about it. And you just text the links that were on your clipboard, right? The links. Oh, you know what would be great, Sheila? Let's get the follow-up clipboard link on there. That would be a good idea. So this is what I love about our system, right? You just copy the link. And then the whole thing is right there in chat. There it is. Okay. So your homework is you read your follow-up scripts. Do you promise that you'll read these scripts? I still need to fix the follow-up script and add that you might not feel anything. You know what I mean? So I promise I'm going to fix that, but it's not there yet. And then read your objection handling scripts, how to handle the 4 basic objections. Okay. And read your closing scripts. It's just how you close someone on an X39 and 4 Eon for $2.99. Read it. It's there to read. Take the order. There's our new paper order form. Oops, that's maybe not there, right? What's going on? That might be my problem. Does that work on everybody else? That might just be that I need to update. Sorry. And then input the order. That is videos on how to input. Sheila and I are still supposed to update those. If she doesn't make me do it, I'm not going to do it. So that is your job to make sure we do it together. So I actually do it because I said I would do it on my own and I didn't. But we're going to redo those. But you can also call customer service, and these are pretty good. To input an order, this is still the way you would input a wholesale pack and auto ship, and that's all we sell anyway. Or you can call Jan Rand. Jan, can you put your name and number in chat? Anybody that's brand new, just ask Jan and she'll help you get the order in. No big deal. She helps us all. So everybody take a note. What are we doing?
I
Right.
just want to say, I'm sorry, Marcy, people are asking me to do stuff in chat. I can't take any information from chat. You have to email me or text or call me.
Can you put your phone, your name,
Yeah, just
your
saying.
cell number, and your email in chat? If you
Got it.
want the girl, don't do it in chat. Call her, email her, send her flowers, and stuff like that. Chocolate, she likes C's, dark chocolate, the creams inside. Okay, so all right, where are we at now? All right, so we're gonna do our list of 10. You're gonna invite to Dr. Stacy, 10 to Dr. Stacy, 2 gifts, and 1 you choose to come work the office with you tomorrow. Everybody gonna do that? Then we're gonna invite using the inviting scripts. We're just gonna invite. And then we're gonna follow up. So 3, 3, 3. Yes, Sheila.
You just said for the office tomorrow, but earlier you said you're closed in the office
Oh, we're
tomorrow.
not clear. Yeah, next week. Invite for next Monday and Tuesday. We'll be back open next Monday and Tuesday. Oh, and actually, I won't be here the following Tuesday. Jan and Sheila, can you run that without me?
Yeah, but I'm leaving for New Orleans.
What day?
Oh, I leave really early Wednesday, so gifting on Tuesday is gonna be.
You can gift on Monday, but no gift Tuesday. But Sheila and Jan, if you could run it, I'd be in gratitude. I will not be around on Tuesday. Okay, but if they say yes, then we'll be open both days. Otherwise, I'll shut it down. Okay, so with that, let's do a raffle and then we'll do the code of the day and we'll start working.
I'm ready. Tell me when to start.